Hello, welcome back to Learning with Ms. H. Today we are going to start discussing the solar system. We're going to be hanging out here in the solar system for several lessons, and we're going to break it down into the solar system and objects in it. And then we're going to focus in on the inner planets, the outer planets, and some near-Earth objects. So we've got several lessons that we're going to do here. These first couple lessons are going to be what I call guided readings. So you'll need to grab your notebook, something to write with, and then go ahead and do your bell work while you're doing that. So pause the video, grab a notebook and something to write with, and then your bell work in your notebooks is to name and describe each layer of the sun. So go ahead and get started on that, and I will see you in a few minutes. All right, welcome back. Hopefully you got a diagram of the sun done, or you at least made a list of all the layers and described them. When we do guided readings like we're going to start today, there's a couple of things that you're going to need to do every single time. First of all, title the notebook page with the title of the reading and the date, just like you would for any kind of notes. And then you're going to go through and read the information on the posted document and take notes over the document as you read, just as if you were watching a presentation from me. The difference is, with a guided reading, your reading is interspersed with questions to answer. So you'll have a couple of paragraphs to read and then some questions to answer about it, and then a few more paragraphs and then more questions. So it kind of goes back and forth and breaks it down for you so that you have a little bit of a break in the reading every couple of minutes. So make sure that you are taking notes and that you are answering all of the questions as you go. You can make yourself a blank Google Doc to answer the questions in, or you can just answer those questions in your notebooks. That's totally fine. There will be an assignment to turn in that's associated with it, but if the assignment is to turn in the answer to the questions, I'll let you know that on the lesson page so that you know you need to create a Google Doc and submit it. Otherwise, the assignment is usually going to be something else. So you'll go through, read the information, take notes, answer questions, and then you might answer a quiz or start a project. There's really any number of things that you can do as an assignment that relates to these. These guided readings are how you're getting your information for the test, just as if it was a PowerPoint presentation. So make sure that you are taking notes and answering all of the questions. Also, when you answer questions, make sure that you're writing down both the question and the answer, or that you are at least restating the question in your answer. If all you put is the answer and you have no frame of reference for it, that doesn't help you when you study it later. You need to know what the question is that was asked along with the answer. This is going to be very useful to you when you're studying for the test, and there's not a different way that you're going to get this information. So make sure that you don't slack on this. Okay, so for today, the guided reading that we're going to do is over the solar system and inner planets, and we're going to have an assignment at the end of this that references back to those questions. So if you've not answered those questions, you won't be able to do the questions in the guided reading. Let's take a look at what that's going to look like really quickly before we go any further. So your guided reading is one of these questions, or one of these quizzes that's not really a quiz. It is the worksheet. So an online worksheet. So you're going to answer all of these questions from the reading. There's multiple choice, there's matching. So go through and read these questions, answer these questions. You're going to go through, complete this whole quiz. Remember that it's not a quiz, it's a worksheet. You can do it as many times as you need to. When you submit, it'll tell you what you got wrong. Write those down, come back in and fix your mistakes. Remember these multi-point questions. If you miss several of them, you won't get full credit there. And depending on how you do on it, you may not get any credit for that question. So please, please, please go back and continue to retake these, in quotes, quizzes as many times as necessary to get 100% on them. You don't want to get, a 5% on this or a 2 out of 10 when you can take this as many times as you need to, okay? So all of these questions come from these questions in the reading. So as you're going through, read and take notes, answer the questions. Read and take notes, answer the questions. All of the questions on your homework come out of these questions. If you've answered these in your notebooks, you have all the answers you need for your homework. Once you're done with this, you are done for the day. The test is going to be in person. The test will be October 20th. If you are virtual, the testing window is listed on the resources page. So if you come out here, I believe it's also in the announcement about the test. Your testing window for virtual is October 18th. Ooh, I need to fix that. October 18th through the 21st. That should be 10/18 to 10/29 there. So 10/18 to 10/29, October 18th through 29th. In person, it is the 20th. And I'll go through and fix the dates for my virtual kids there. If you have any questions, as always, you can go ahead and shoot me a message through the Canvas inbox or come into a live Zoom at the beginning of the class period. Good luck, and I will see you next time.